many people, women and men, can say they have been sexually abused, assaulted, or raped. Today, I am going to bring to the attention the Me Too movement and highlight why it has made such a significant impact throughout society. The Me Too movement is not just of importance to those who experience these heinous acts, it is important for all who need to be aware of the crimes. Kim T. Kundu wrote an article on behalf of Harvard, January 31st, 2024, titled Investigating the Lasting International Impacts. She stated that the Me Too movement sought to increase awareness, change societal perspectives, and hold perpetrators accountable. My name is Georgie Wardlaw, and I have experienced situations such as these. That is why I feel that it is such important that people are aware of what's going on around them. I will be sharing as a survivor myself and that of other well-known activists in this movement. This is so important and played a crucial role in helping so many move past their own trauma. Let's begin by discussing the beginning point of how the Me Too movement began. On October 12, 2022, Tarana Burke wrote a piece in Time magazine titled, What Me Too Movement Made Possible. She stated, I had founded the Me Too movement to support survivors of sexual assault in 2006. A 13-year-old girl came up to her and started to tell her about some situations that she had been through. Tarana Burke had been through her own personal experiencing sexual abuse, but it hadn't been the same as this 13-year-old girl. She looked up and just wished that she could say, me too. Tarana Burke opened up about her experience March 29, 2023 in another article presented by UChicago News, written by Ted Gregory. Tarana went through a situation where a group of women watched her fall apart. They stopped what they were doing and wrapped their arms around her, and for the first time in a long time, she felt safe and seen. Now that we have an introduction into how the Me Too movement started, we can talk about the impact it made on society. Amy Britton wrote an article published in Britannica, which was last updated January 26, 2025. The Me Too movement is the title, she stated. That the movement is credited with giving visibility to the scope of sexual violence within the United States and across the world. This allowed people to begin to speak about their experience without fear and brought society together. In the beginning of the Me Too movement, many highly important men lost their jobs due to accusations of sexual assault activity. Everything was thoroughly investigated and credibility was established before terminations. Now that we have discussed a few consequences that were put in place, we can work our way into how the Me Too movement gained momentum back in 2017. In 2017, Harvey Weinstein's actions were called into the public eye, resulting in changes to criminal and employment laws. In May 2018, Weinstein was arrested on accounts of rape and sexual assault. For over 3 decades, he was abusing and holding women under his power and influence to achieve what he wanted. He issued an apology and was disowned from his past life work and blacklisted for future works. A BBC News article released a timeline of what was going on throughout the case, beginning October 12, 2017, last updated February 24, 2023, titled How the Scandal Unfolded, which released a statement on March 11, 2020, to inform the public that Weinstein had officially been sentenced to 23 years in prison for rape and sexual assault. Over 80 women just from the film industry came forth to testify against him. The Me Too movement had an influential impact on his sentencing, and he was disgraced completely. Today I have discussed what these women faced. They are hard, heartbreaking times. Because of the Me Too movement, it broke the barrier for so many who felt they couldn't speak up on their own. This movement is the reason so many women to this day feel they can get protection from these violent acts. Being raped, sexually assaulted, and things along these lines cause a lifetime of grief. It is objectifying and can change the course of people's lives momentously. This movement has provided a clear pathway for women and men to seek out help if in a situation such as these. Remember when I asked how many women and men you know that have been sexually assaulted? Well, 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men is how many that is. This is why it is so important to know there are people out there who listen and understand, and we should always keep in mind if this happened, it is not personally our faults or those around us. Okay.